doing? Welcome back to Arsenal Fan TV America. Arsenal Fan TV America from the Northwest, Pacific Northwest. We're coming to you with a win all the way from the Emirates, London. And we beat Tottenham. Episode 20.
Oh, shut up. We made it. Yeah, we made it.
Episode 20. Great luck. Thank you, you Gunners. Appreciate the win. What a game. Oh, my God. It was worth it, waking up in the morning.
4 o'clock was just a little...
We woke up. We watched the game.
It
was fantastic, and it was worth waking up to be honest. Starting with the lineup. Wow. It's everybody is really at the right place at the right time.
And okay, let's go through this, okay? Starting with, for me, man of the match, William Saliba in the back. Holy cow.
Well, let's talk about William Saliba. Hey, listen, we beat Tottenham 3-1 today. This is great news, right? And we're back on top of the league.
Oh, it was so close there for a second.
It's unbelievable. But I want to talk about something. We missed out on the Champions League last year. It was really heartfelt. It was really difficult for us to take and for any fan to take. Just the last, couple of games. However, with that being said, I guarantee you, if William Saliba was with us last year, this guy is unbelievable.
Because it was so close. Everything was down to inches and...
That would have been the extra inch that would have taken us into the Champions League if we kept him last year and we did not.
Instead of loaning him out.
Listen, I'm with you. Man of the match for me also. I mean, the way he handles himself.
I thought you were going to say Shaq, okay.
The way he gets out of... Listen, today I have more than one of the match.
I agree.
I can't. Because to me, they were all performing on all cylinders.
Every position was playing and attacking and pressure. They were bugging them.
Starting with pressure, and you get the ball, you score. Listen, Tottenham, I know the way Conte would play at the Emirates. It's pretty obvious. And Arteta knew that too. I mean, listen, you're going to sit back. Arsenal like to keep the ball.
Wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about the way he lined up all on the
one
side like Arsenal did.
For the last couple of years, we would line up. We talked about that in one of the episodes. We had it. And we talked about how Arsenal lined up all on one side and then kick the ball all the way up so you can... all go to one space. But it doesn't really look appealing to me as a coach.
Well, what is the strategy behind it? I mean, it's kind of, come on, let's get our formation set right away. Let's get in and establish our space. Yeah, start playing.
But the idea of some of the managers, they will say, hey, listen, we want to take the pressure right away to them up front and let them know that we're serious.
It's understandable. There's just better ways to do it.
But anyways, in this specific case or particular case, Antonio Conte didn't use it that way. He used it to prove to us that, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pressure. But since we get the ball, there was no Tottenham. So he didn't really pressure. We got the ball back, and we pressure. Anytime they get the ball, they lose it based on our pressure. However, they're very quick on the attack, on the counter, on the turn, on that. And of course, unfortunately, that penalty that we conceded first half, mid-first half, we shouldn't.
It was silly, yeah. You should have left it. Saliba was right there. It was just so unnecessary. Stand him up. Stay in front of him. That's all you need to do. You didn't need to make the tackle. It was super unnecessary.
Right.
But whatever. It's going to happen.
It was
Everyone
a mistake.
Makes mistakes.
And we recouped. But you can see they were really quick. But I was really, I was talking to you during the game. I was really confident that we...
Yes!
I was confident that we were coming back.
Yes! I had all the belief in the world that there was more goals to be had by us. Because we started out positive. And, the big difference to me was that Partey was back. And speaking of pressure, he was in the middle collecting everything.
He's cutting and pressuring.
Everything. Yeah, it was so
Look, the holding midfielder's job basically is to break the play.
Yeah.
So whether you go and get it from someone, which is the one-on-one defend, or... interfere and cut the play early and get the ball back and give it to your, other midfielder or playmaker or make it up front. So he did all that.
Yeah.
And that is, your ultimate midfielder. And then you had Martinelli.
Oh my God, these runs today were
So here's
brilliant.
just to start. I mean, hey, I know we're
right
very
down
excited.
The middle. Yeah, we're so excited.
But we started by talking about the lineups.
Okay.
So in the back, it was Willy Saliba and Gabriel. Again, Gabriel today was okay.
It
was really good, but caused the penalty kick.
Zinchenko on the other side.
Don't go down in the penalty box, and especially if you have a referee. Don't do it. Anyways. But so on the right-hand side, Ben White doing still great in that very role. And on the left-hand side, we started with Zinchenko.
Very cool.
And he was really good because he takes... I think going forward, Zinchenko is just a little bit more experienced at the moment than KT.
What? I don't agree with that.
Look, Kieran Tierney, lately, I don't know if it was just the injury, but he's not at his best. Listen, we know he's world class. We know he could be better than anybody. Agree. He's one of the best, if not the best. So don't get me wrong. But at this moment, at this time, Zinchenko is doing really fantastic.
Oh yeah,
and he keeps that pressure up front. Which
I like how he fit in right away with us by bringing it up front.
I love it.
So then we go to the middle with Xhaka and Partey.
Right. So we were sitting 4 in the back, and then a couple in the front. We had the 2 holding midfielder, the partnership in Xhaka and Granit Xhaka, of course. Our always man of the match. And I love his performance. And I'm just gonna show you real quick. Here he is, number 34.
Sit down, there's nothing there.
Yeah, what a goal he scored. But we'll talk about Xhaka. But him and Partey both did a great job. I think they really erased the Tottenham midfield.
Yeah.
We know that Klosevski didn't play for Tottenham, so him also did a little bit of a favor to us because we didn't have to worry about him because he takes the defense. He takes that ball from back to front very well. He handles it. I don't think that they had that link. Son couldn't do it. Harry Kane was somewhere else.
They were on front most of the time.
And Richarlison or whatever his name is, weren't really. I mean, he was trying, but.
Yeah, it seemed like he had too much to prove, so in that way
you can never do it by yourself.
Too hard, yeah.
But we could see now Martinelli taught him and the Brazilian coach a lesson and told him, listen, you need to play me in the World Cup, not Richarlison.
What are you thinking?
Obviously, Martinelli is much, 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 much better. I wouldn't even put him in the same bracket right now.
He's a great team player. He's direct. He is what you need him to be.
So we played 4-2, which is Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. Let's go to the wings. On, of course, left wing was the absolute fantastic Martinelli, the unstoppable. On the other wing was our love, Bukayo Saka.
Great game. Wow.
I like that sometimes he plays without you seeing him or feeling that he plays. But
the work he does, yeah.
He does the work off the ball. And great to see young players like that doing the work off the ball, committing to the team. Great commitment from him. Also, he would always take the ball and try to pass it the right way.
If not, get it in the box in some way or
another.
Right,
and he will keep it and keep going.
Need, yeah.
And I think from, also that Partey, the Thomas Partey goal, which we have to really stop and talk about. Wow.
Cow.
Wow. From Bukayo Saka slid to Benny White. Ben just puts it.
It was beautiful.
And Højbjerg, or whatever his name is, Højbjerg, in the middle, Tottenham player. He tried that in the second half, and it didn't work. But we showed you in the first half how it's done. Thomas Partey, number 5, scores the Arsenal number 1, the first goal, and that set everything for me.
Yeah,
that was just fantastic. It set the tone for me, and I was really happy to see Partey taking those shots, and it comes out right, curved, around, left-handed. Hugo
Delicious.
Lloris
What do you call
made
it?
him
Delicious.
look like, so I loved it. And then we go on, still manage the game, but going back to who played, then was Odegaard back. Martin Odegaard, our captain, after a little bit of a short spell of an injury. Wasn't too serious, thank God. He came back today. He was really strong. He didn't play the whole game, but starting him off was great. Absolutely. And then in front of him was Gabriel Jesus, and that was your starting 11.
Great game.
Gabriel Jesus scored, and I think Martin Odegaard did a great job. And also we have Thomas Partey scoring, and then the unstoppable Granit Xhaka takes that ball, goes into the 18 with venom, and just smacks it right beneath.
And then that follow-up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the Arsenal we want to see. Those are the players we have. Pass and go and where to be, which, again,
to keep moving.
Yeah, going back
to today's. Pass and move is a critical part, and it's hard to see. Yeah, we want to keep it going, so.
Absolutely. Going back to today's game, this is what happened. Pass
One
and
of
move.
the best games.
Pass and move.
Ben White, for example, always, every time I could count on him to see him pass and go that way.
Absolutely.
And take someone with him. He always made sure. No one ever passed to him, but he always made sure to go that way and take away a player from there. It's so nice to see the way they all want to play together and put in that effort for each other. Like, I like the way that Gabby doesn't get frustrated if the pass isn't right to him. He just is always positive and smiling and keeps going. It's a joy to see. Yeah, this team was such a joy to see. This Tottenham game was one of the best we've seen in so long.
Absolutely.
The goals were team goals, like we love. Yeah. How many passing moves do we get to see?
We were goalless or something like that in front of Antonio Conte. Before, I mean,
oh my God,
it's hard to play him.
Yeah,
he's a good coach and everything, and now he integrated half of Juventus players.
Yeah, that was wild. Perisic
you see Perisic and you see Kulusevski outside, and you see there's a lot of players. So he's developing. And he's getting players that respect him and love him and work for him and work for his plan. He runs these stamina drills and gets the players to be very, very fit. I mean, they're fit. It's just they were seeing things. I think Harry Kane was tired from England seeing things. And I think Tottenham was just, didn't have that, team camaraderie.
Maybe, but I feel like we did a good job to disrupt that from them.
Absolutely.
Like, we never gave them a chance.
Pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. It was awesome.
We always say pressure. So the pressure up front.
It was beautiful. That showed to me that our fitness was just as good as anybody else.
Oh,
There's no reason we can't stay number one.
Absolutely.
This year at all.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's all about passing.
Yeah,
it's all about passing.
When we have Liverpool next, I'm not worried at all.
I
would have been in the past.
We have a cup game, UEFA, Europe game, UEFA. It's a Norwegian team, and it's not going to be very competitive as other clubs.
Not too challenging, yeah.
Right, so I think he's going to play the second team. And I don't mean by that the second team as I mean not the starting 11.
Because thankfully for us, we have a deep squad
Absolutely.
now.
We have a deep squad.
Both.
So there's no reason for you.
I'm confident for both.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're comfortable to play Liverpool.
Absolutely.
Which they have a mid-game also midweek,
cool.
but they have a Champions League midweek game. Of course, follow us in our Champions League new series, Arsenal Fan TV America. We just launched the first episode last month for the Champions League, and we will continue to do that. So follow us next week for the Champions League. But back to our Tottenham game. I loved the way we play. I love the aggression, the pressure up front. The two together go. The Willy Saliba and the way he controlled the game.
He's so calm and cool.
How we took the ball wide when we needed to.
Right. And we finally played out of the back for real.
Absolutely.
All this insisting on playing out of the back, it finally worked.
I think Ramsdale did a great job passing forward, choosing these passes. He is now acting like a 12th man. The fans and everyone else in the stadium. I saw Titi Henry sitting there, and all love to Titi Henry, of course, our all-time favorite Arsenal player. And seeing him, and he was talking to someone trying to also analyze the game. Of course, we know he's an assistant coach for the Belgium team going into the World Cup. Working with the Belgian team.
Amazing chance.
Yeah, a lot of good soccer coming in October. 8 games.
Oh my God, so many good games. UEFA Nations League, UEFA Champions League.
I mean, we have a lot of games. And for Arsenal, we have a lot of games. 8 games this month in October we're going to play. Because, of course, the World Cup coming in mid-November, to be precise, November 20th. And that, of course, will put a halt on all leagues in the world. Exciting for the World Cup. See countries going at each other's, and we'll bring you live coverage, and we'll bring you shows about the World Cup, and we'll bring you recaps, hopefully every day or every other day. It's very exciting for us, and very exciting days coming to soccer world, soccer fans of the world, Arsenal fans of the world. Again, you won today, 3-1. We're sitting on the Premier League's first spot again until next week. We play Liverpool.
We got this.
I know. I'm collecting myself to say it. We're going to win.
Oh, absolutely.
We need to win.
No doubt. We need to, but we are going to. Yeah.
And we got to win.
Yeah.
And we will win. And it's not impossible to beat them.
Oh, absolutely not, especially
They're coming to our house.
I've seen,
We're playing as strong as we do, or as strong as we are. We go for it. We go for it and we beat them. I mean, hey, if they score 1. But I'm thinking we're going to do 3-1, 4-1.
Just like we spanked Tottenham,
over Liverpool. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
and they're not at their best right now. They lost, in my eyes, the best player they had that ignited all cylinders for them.
Mane?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, he's doing so well, and it's such a joy to watch him at Bayern. It's so fun.
Mane is another level, and he now goes to Bayern Munich. We see what he just did. They just played yesterday. Great game he scored also. But he was the spark plug for them. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you this team is not going to have someone like him for some time. And hey, listen, maybe I'm wrong.
If they do again,
Yeah, it's rarity when you have someone as committed. He also raised Salah's game. And you saw Salah always playing
I agree with
better
you on that one. Yeah.
just because Mane was there. So
great competition leads to getting
absolutely,
better.
Absolutely. So I don't think you know all these guys. I'm not going to talk about Liverpool names wise, but I just don't think they will do as good of a job as Arsenal is doing right now. So come on, you Gunners. We got this, and we're gonna stay. Catch me if you can. Always, if you win, you're 1 point ahead of ManCity. Always.
Oh my God.
So stay ahead. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Arsenal Fan TV America, for watching. And guess what? We're gonna come back to you next week, and we are winning. I'm telling you, I feel it, and let's go for it, and let's do it, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Please do me a favor. Thank you.